Alright, I think I messed up this again. This is a learning process because I have never done these cables before. This is my first time. I think I'm gonna have to reduce some of these. This is what I did. I put the wire all the way to the end. I thought that would be better, make a better connection. But it turns out that on this one here, this here has to go in. It has to go in like that. And if I have the wire all the way to the end, it's not going to work. It's not going to go in. This one that I just did, I may have to recut it and do it again. And I have to redo this one too. You see these little marks right here? That's how far this will go into. Right there. I run out of these things. I'm gonna have to try to undo this one and salvage it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to order some more. I'm gonna have to wait a couple days. I don't want to do that. Now that I have the MC4 connector cables installed the right way, the next step is to come over here inside the camper and install a breaker box and these breakers. So I have to break a couple of those tabs here, and then the fun part is breaking off these over here at the bottom. I'm gonna have to look up mine. I think I just broke one. I don't think I have to break two, but these are not easy to break. And the other issue that I may have is that I may not have enough of this cable. Here's the thing I'm even thinking about. The cable that the guy has in here, this cable is this is not solar cable. I'm even wondering if I'm going to have an issue with that, because the that cable is different. At every step of the way, I'm being slowed down by stupid stuff like this thing here. You attach these cables over here for no reason to this thing here that went through the roof. There's really no reason to drill a hole in the roof just to secure these cables. You got the solar panel here you can attach to. You got the refrigerator vent that you can attach these cables to. There's no reason to do that. And now I need to gain some more cable. I have to pull it in, and my connector is right here, so it won't fit through there. So I'm hoping there's a screw here somewhere. Take this out and maybe I'll be able to attach it later again, but I think this connection here looks a lot better than that. And this is what all these look like. I gotta get all this stuff out of here. Lydia's not going to be happy about it, but I need to install the breaker box in there, all the way in the corner there against the wall. And I need a one. Oops, wasn't me. And then I'm going to run the positive from the solar panel to the 15 amp breaker, and then and the 30 amp breaker is for the batteries. Well, actually, before I do that, I gotta break these things. It wasn't so bad this time, maybe because I had some practice, but it turns out it wasn't so bad. It's not bad, it's cool. Little hiccup. When I order my breaker box from this place, I got everything that I needed. At the time I didn't know anything about solar, but they told me, yeah, get the breaker box, you get the 2 breakers, get this, get that. So I got everything I needed. This time, maybe it's my fault. I got everything I need except for the clamp that goes in here. And that clamp, what will that clamp do is you put the clamp in here and then you put the wires through it, and then the clamp has a screw that will tighten against the cables, keeping the cable secure so you won't be able to just come in here and pull the cable out. So, little snafu. It's going to take a couple days for those clamps to arrive. In the meantime, I can do a few other stuff, but I can't install this fully just yet. As you can see, there's a million cables in here, and they're all come and connect to the bus bar over there. And this is the one I disconnected, and then it turns out there's others like it. And I was a little confused. I'm like, how in the world am I going to find out which cable is which? And then I came back here, put the battery back in place, and I reconnected those cables. And by doing that, I was able to come back here with my multimeter and check that cable that I removed, that wire. And it turns out that it's the right one, because I have power. I have the camper isn't connected to anything anymore. So the only power is from that battery, and I'm getting power. Now my only other issue now is that that's the negative. So white is negative and black is the positive. So the black is connected to the fuse box, but there's 3 wires there, and it doesn't matter which one I touch, it gives me the same reading. So what I'm going to do today is remove 1 wire at a time, and then touch both wires and see if I have power. So if I have power, then I found the 2 wires that I need to know. And then the reason I need to know that is that the new batteries that I'm giving to Lidia, the power from those batteries are going to come here, replacing the power from that battery that used to be on the outside. So I need to know exactly where to connect this stuff. But I think I got it. Alright, looks like I found the right cable the first time. Just to make sure, I'm going to check the other ones. If they have power, then something is wrong here, because they shouldn't have power. The positive comes straight from the battery to here, so unless it goes somewhere else first. The Lord builds up Jerusalem. He gathers the outcasts of Israel. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. He counts the number of the stars. He gives names to all of them. Psalm 147, 2, 4.